Hey everyone, it's your girl Melanie, and today I'm going to show you a really easy way to remove hair dye off of your skin. So let me just tell you, I'm not an esthetician, I'm not a stylist, I'm just a woman who's just been dyeing her hair for like over 30 years. You guys, I haven't seen my natural hair color since I was 11. These are just tips and tricks that I've learned over the years of doing my own hair. Let's get to it. I'm about to touch up my burgundy hair, and I'm going to show you a couple of quick tips on how to get hair dye off of your skin. Now, the easiest and quickest way to prevent getting hair dye on your skin is by using a layer of petroleum jelly. This is just plain old petroleum jelly. Any brand will do. In fact, the label has freaking come off of this one. It might have been Vaseline. And you just put it along your hairline. You can put it on your neck. You can put it on your ears. And that will help prevent the hair dye from getting on your skin. But personally, I hate the way petroleum jelly or Vaseline feels on my skin. So most of the time, I don't even bother using that. So I'm going to show you what happens when you skip the petroleum jelly and you end up with dye on your scalp and on your skin. All right, so I have finished applying the dye on my hair, and you can see what a lovely mess I have going on here. Here's my neck. And just for shits and giggles, I'm going to put a dab of Vaseline on one side of my face and put some dye on it, and then I'm not going to use any Vaseline on the other side, just so you could see the difference. And in case you're wondering what color I'm using, this is actually lime crime unicorn hair. All right, so I'm going to put a little spot of Vaseline right here on my cheek. And I'm just going to take a little dot of dye. Please don't do this at home, you guys, because it's really kind of stupid what I'm doing. And I'm going to put a little splotch of dye right here on this side where I don't have any Vaseline. I'm going to rub it in just a little bit. Okay, so now I look so goofy. I really hope this works. Otherwise, I'm going to be walking around with a huge red freaking mark on my cheek. Oh, hey, by the way, get a towel that matches the shade of hair dye, because if it's going to stain, it might as well blend into the towel that you're using, right? So once my hair is done, I'm going to come back and show you a method for removing stain from your skin with a product that you probably already have in your own house. All right, you guys, it has been an hour since I've left my hair dye sitting on my hair. You may remember in the beginning, I applied some petroleum jelly to my cheek here, and then I put a big old splotch of dye on my face. So let's see. See, look at that. It practically all came off. And this is the side that I didn't have anything on my cheek. And it's still stained. It actually kind of looks like I don't know how to apply my blush. And you know what? I probably don't. But now I'm going to show you one technique to take hair dye off of your skin. All you need is a bottle of alcohol and a piece of cotton. This is 70% isopropyl alcohol. It's just some generic stuff that I got at Walmart. I don't know if the percentage actually matters, but I'm going to put a little bit on this cotton swab. I'm going to rub it on my cheek and hope that it comes off. Oh, look at that. Thank goodness this worked, because otherwise I would be walking around with a huge red splotch on my cheek. And even here, there was a little bit left from the petroleum jelly. I'm going to just wipe that off. Ah, like magic. And let's just wipe some of this remaining stain off my head now, too. I do have to say, the scent of the alcohol is very strong. Look at my neck. So now my cotton's completely saturated with my dye. So I'm going to take a fresh cotton ball and do it again. Next, I'm going to rinse out the dye from my hair, and I'll come back when my hair is fully dry and just do a little bit of touch-ups. All right, everybody, so my hair's done. I feel so much better now. I'm just going to do a little bit of touch-ups here to see some areas that I missed, and I see one right there on the top of my head. All right, so I'm holding the phone with my right hand and trying to remove this with my left, so it's a little bit difficult for me. There we go. That's better. So just a little recap: to prevent any staining from getting on your skin in the first place, you want to start with a little bit of petroleum jelly. And if you get a little bit of stain on your skin, my personal preference is the isopropyl alcohol, just because I feel like it works so much faster and you don't have to rub as hard when using this alcohol. And if you've gotten this stain on your skin, I hate to see what your sink looks like. Here's mine. And if your sink or shower looks like this, don't even sweat it, because I have another video where I show you a super simple way to get your sink clean without even scrubbing. I'll put that up at the end of the video and also link it down in the comments below. My channel focuses on product reviews, how-tos, and cheap life hacks. So if you found any value in my content, or if I was even able to make you smile, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. And as always, thank you so much for watching.